Now today, as you've seen by the title of this video, I am talking about what I am going to get next and what I think would be best for you and the way I'm going with some of the games I really want. Now I'm going to start with the Xbox. So as we all know, they're making a new Xbox and they are making obviously new parts for PC. They come out this year, and obviously for next year's generation. Parts for next year coming out this year apparently. And I learned that that happens every year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like I say, I have been thinking about which one I want, and to be fair, I was really thinking about a PC. Now then I thought to myself, don't be so stupid, Rene. You know, do I really want a PC? And the thing is, will I be able to run it right? Now I have a laptop, so I can edit my, well, sort of, I don't edit, but to sort of like, sometimes I take videos down to sort out and maybe put back up on my, you know, my channel, so you guys can watch them. But there's a game that's come out this year and I really, really want to play it. So, as we all know, and if you don't know, there's a new game called 2020 Simulator game. It's a flight simulator game. It's called 2020 Flight Simulator. Now this game is not able to run on any platform that I know of, no matter how good your computer is, or your PC, or your laptop. Everything seems to struggle with it a little bit in a way. You can get high resolution and everything, but they still seem to not have it completely right. Now this game has a lot of aircraft and it's based on realistic flying, so you're going to be flying from, like, in your country, say it's dark, it will be dark. If the weather is bad, the weather will be bad, you know, in the simulator game. So everything is exactly the same weather-wise, and the dates of the day are the same as well. And I don't know whether they plan to update it every year, I'm not sure, but this is a game that's been being developed for a long, long time, and they've been waiting. People have been waiting for this game to come out since, I think, latest of 2013 to 2010, I believe, like that kind of era. And it's been a long time since, obviously, that's a long time sort of thing, until they've actually bring out something new, which is amazing. And if you have a look at the trailer of the game, and I'd recommend you do, it looks absolutely amazing, and if you love planes, you're definitely going to love that game. So I thought maybe, you know, best thing to do would be get a PC. But the thing is, if I get a PC, a lot of things can go wrong, in my view. You know, a lot of you are going to disagree with me here, but for me, it's probably not for me, because I don't think I'll fully understand, and I think I'll have probably quite a few issues. Now, the Xbox, on the other hand, when that game comes out, it is available on Xbox, so I'm not being funny, but you can get PCs which are made for games, but I'm not being funny here, I've just said, but the Xbox has been built already to play games. Now, I think it will run a lot better with the Xbox than a PC, personally, because it's built for gaming. You know, you can make a PC, you know, probably exactly the same or even better, but I'm sure just getting the Xbox is definitely fine for me, and that's the decision I'm going to take. So, yes, guys, I've now released it to you. I will be probably getting an Xbox, but I'm going to be waiting until they sort out all the problems, because every time they bring out a console, you get a number of problems with it, just like any other PlayStation or anything like that you use. So when they come out, and then people have tried them, and then all the issues happen, when that all ends, I'll then buy an Xbox for that game, and also I'll be able to stream that game, which would be awesome. I'd love to share that with you guys. I'm really into planes. I really do like planes. I've flown a plane myself, obviously with a co-pilot. I'm not a trained pilot or anything, so I don't think I'm that, but I do know a few things about planes. I used to love them when I was younger. I used to have models of them all the time. Like I say, had a flight instructor flight when I was 16. Flew in my home country and flew around a couple of places. He obviously let me have the controls, and we were coming into land. And because, I'm not joking, you might think I'm lying, or you might think I'm completely mad, or you might just think you're an idiot, right? But I was coming into land. I mean, you're probably not going to believe me, but the reason why I came into land, and I almost basically managed to land it, reason being is because I did 2 years on GTA 5 practicing landing at the airport of GTA, the city airport, and I always remembered, you know, keep the two lights red and white. Now, a lot of pilots that might watch my videos, I don't know if there's any pilots that do, you're going to know what those lights are, and you definitely know what I'm talking about. You got to definitely, basically what you got to do, you basically got to line the two red lights and two white lights, and as long as they're like that, you should be fine at landing. But obviously you got to retract the throttle, obviously all the way back almost, and flaps down, you know, so how we land, brakes on, gear down, all that sort of thing. And I basically practiced that every day. I loved flying. I loved it. And when I did my test when I was 16, the pilot, normally he would take control for the landing, but he actually let me almost land, and I managed to keep those lights intact separately. And just before we touched, he took control. But he basically said, I've never had anyone that's come here and done that. Basically, is what he said. He said he's never seen that before. And I said to him, the reason being is because I do fly on GTA. He said, well, okay, well, it's basically like a simulation, so you're definitely going to learn something, you know? And I think you can. So I really want that game, and yeah, Xbox is going to be the one I think I want to go for. Another thing as well, I'm going to get a PlayStation. The new PS5 is coming out very soon, in November. The pre-orders for that is literally unreal. You can't buy one now. I can't even get on Amazon to buy one. It looks like everyone's pre-ordered it, which is fair.
My bad.
Which is good, because obviously a lot of people like PlayStation, and I'm sure Xbox has got the same amount of rating. I've got nothing against them both, so don't question me on thinking I don't like Xbox or PlayStation. I like every game platform. Got no issues with them. I used to have an Xbox, so I wouldn't ever have an issue. I used to play this game on Xbox, GTA 5. That's how I first got it. But I think they're both definitely great consoles, but obviously they have their differences. So I'm going to get a PlayStation 5. I'm going to get the PlayStation 5, like I said before, when all the problems are over, and then you know, I think it's best for everyone as well. And advice from me to you is just to wait until all the problems have been solved, because sometimes you get issues. I'm not saying that PS4 are bad or Xbox is bad. I'm just saying normally you get these issues where games don't really work and people start complaining about little things not really working, and then they try and fix it, and then they bring out something else, you know, or they put something else in it that makes it work. Which I've got no doubt in my mind that they figured everything out, but I'm definitely going to wait and see. And also, I'm going to probably get a new TV, because a lot of people have been saying, you know, you've got to have HDR. If you've definitely got HDR of your 4K TV, you should be okay. I don't have HDR of my TV. I've got 4K TV, but it's not supported by HDR. So that's one of the things you're going to need to take in mind if you're going to be getting a PlayStation 5 or Xbox. Definitely think about getting the HDR, because that's going to make a lot of difference to your picture quality, and just gives it more colour, and it'll look amazing. But it doesn't matter if you haven't. You can still keep your 4K TV if you can't afford that. I'm just saying it'll look better HDR, which I will be getting, and the screen will be, TV will probably be a little bit bigger, I think, for that. But I just wanted to let you guys know, just to tell you what I might be getting, and I was almost drawn to get a PC, but I really figured out, really, I don't actually need one. There's no point, you know, I'm not being funny, but Microsoft Xbox is basically a computer, so I can't see a difference there. Okay, it's a lot more smaller like parts, and stuff like that, but it's going to run amazingly well, and I don't really want to waste my money on a PC that I don't know what I'm doing with, so you can't really argue with that. You know, and some of the problems with the PC that I probably wouldn't be able, you know, with a PC you've got to study everything and make sure you know what you're doing. You know, I've got a laptop, I can just about, you know, sort of use it. You know, I used it definitely to what I can do, but I personally think for me, an Xbox is the way to go for me, because I'm literally just going to be playing the flight simulator. That is the only reason why I want the Xbox. But, you know, I might play some, I'm obviously probably going to play some other games, yes, but the main reason why I want the Xbox is for that flight simulator. And I think it would run better on Xbox or PC. I'm sure you're all going to say it's wrong information, but I think it will. To be fair, it's built for it, and you're probably less likely to get issues if they figured it out, because it's built for games. You know, and you know, the first Xbox I had never ran into issues. I never had an issue with my Xbox 360. But yeah, a PC did over the past years when my Xbox ran fine. Throughout the years and years and years. I mean, a lot of people are going to have problems with the Xbox as well, but for me, it ran really well. You know, even my PS4, it's ran well. It hasn't failed me. You know, my other PS4 that I had before the Pro, I've had no issues with it. PC on the, I mean, my laptop on the other hand, it's run into a few problems. Unfortunately, the motherboard is broke, so sort of, you know, get a new one. But I'm not going to do that. It still runs fine. You know, it's not affecting anything else. I'm going to obviously keep my laptop and play. You know, maybe I might just play Minecraft on it, which I think I'm going to stick to, because there's my friends and my girlfriend I can play with all the time, which is good, and I want to stay in contact with everyone, and you know, it's the way to go. So, you know, give me your thoughts, what you think, and what you're going to get. You know, what are you going to get? Are you going to get a PlayStation 5? Do you think that's better? Do you think an Xbox is better? Put the comments below. Tell me. And if there's anything you want to know about me, you know, I'm going to be getting all this new stuff, so there's going to be a lot more content on this YouTube channel, obviously. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'll upload videos and stuff, and you know, flight simulator content will be coming soon. Maybe sooner than you think. But I can't wait to play that game. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I've seen pictures of it, and guys, if you type in the trailer, what it really looks like, it is absolutely amazing. The picture, it's, and also you start off in the plane. You start off with all the controls above you, how you would if you literally got told to literally, there you go, you can fly the plane. It's basically what you step into that, and it pressures you to think, you know, okay, so how do I start this thing, you know? So you obviously, you know, you look around at all the controls, see what they say, you point to them, and it tells you what they do, and you know, you can sort of see what they say. Some of them you don't know what the hell's going on, but you sort of learn that, and after a bit, you get used to that, and all of a sudden, before you know it, you'll be turning the switches, and everyone will be looking at you like, holy hell, he can fly a plane. And yeah, I think it would come quite quickly to me. To be fair, some of them, a lot of the, you know, I know little bits. You know, I know you got to turn on the fuel pumps. It's one of the things you got to do. You definitely got to turn on the electricity of the plane. You know, it's like a car. You turn the ignition. A bit like that, but in another way, it's a definite learning curve. You know, and I think, you know, if you're like me and you want the flight simulator, I would prefer you to get an Xbox, because I think you're less likely to have a problem. You know, I'm sure you won't have a problem with a PC, but I just think there's more to go wrong there. And you know, I'm not saying PCs are rubbish or anything like that. PCs are lovely, you know. I personally was almost going to get one, but to be fair, I have decided not to. And my choice is, you know, I might as well just get a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, but I mean, I'll get the lowest one, you know, because I'm only literally going to be playing that one game, so I think that's the best way for me, which is going to be good. So yeah, I mean, like I say, comment down below what you're excited to see on this channel. Obviously there's going to be a lot more content when that all comes out for me, and I'll be definitely showing you guys, and obviously we can do this journey together, and I'll definitely maybe do a video on what's better about the Xbox and what's better about the PlayStation and what the differences are, and I'll run through that for you guys when I get the consoles. And we might even do a review on what it looks like and how loud it is, how, you know, how does it feel when it's in a room when you're playing, what sort of thing does it give you, like, you know, do you feel immersive in the game, do you feel connected, all this sort of stuff. Let me know what you're going to get. I mean, unless you are or you're not, you know, you're going to get both. You're going to get one PlayStation 4, or do you want an Xbox? Let me know. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just talk about all that. I'll definitely end it there because there's no more to say there, obviously. But yeah, that's me, and Rangers Rock signing off. See you in a bit.